Ryan's in jail, and you're the one who's free. So nice how that worked out for you.
You think I'm happy about this? You think I'm celebrating Ryan locked behind bars? The fact that David is gone?
Your husband blackmailed you. You got away, and Ryan and Kendall paid the price.
Madison Greenlee honestly had no choice. She would have been arrested for attempted murder, and Liza would have had more evidence on me. Because if I knew that David was blackmailing her, then it would have given me real motive to kill him.
Yeah, because everyone knows that you would do anything to protect her. But you could spend the rest of your life in prison.
Madison?
No, you know what? Ryan, she's right. About all of it. About all the collateral damage around me. David didn't deserve to die, and you don't deserve to be in there.
Greenlee, can I talk to Madison alone, please?
So, you hanging out with my family now?
Am I hanging out with your family now? Yeah, I suppose I am. That should be your job, shouldn't it, Junior?
Thank you for the advice. Oh, by the way, the integration is going great. Uncle Palmer's company fits perfectly under the Chandler umbrella.
Well, that won't be for long.
Whatever, Cooney.
It's Cortland. Cortland.
Good for you.
You know, the thing about people like you who play the game the way that you do, it never ends well. You should ask Marissa's father.
I'm here to pick up AJ.
He's in the kitchen. You know what? I actually have a couple errands to run, so you be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay, what's wrong?
You think that if you drive Scott out of Chandler, that Annie will leave him?
Where did you get an idea like that?
Oh, it makes perfect sense. You take Scott out of Chandler, you take all the power for yourself, and Annie will want you.
Annie's married.
Oh, well, marriage didn't stop you before. God, you're still going after her. You're just using a different strategy.
What are the sales on the last quarter?
Kendall, you just got out of jail. Let's go see the kids.
I'm worried about Fusion.
We're doing great. Well, we're working on it anyway.
Okay. I'm worried about Ryan. I've been where he is. Locked in a cell away from your kids, not knowing when you're going to get out. If you're going to get out, it is the worst possible place to be. How did this happen?
Ryan saw Greenlee in danger.
So he killed David? No, I can't believe Ryan would go that far.
It is possible to do something violent. Something you never imagined yourself doing.
Do you think Ryan's guilty?
I think it was an accident. A tragic accident. I'm not sure a jury is going to see it that way.
Ryan needs your help.
You never should have pulled him into this.
I didn't ask for his help. I certainly didn't ask for it to end like this.
Oh, well, you just thought David would let you walk away and everything would be clean?
We all know how Ryan is. He comes to your rescue even if he didn't send out a distress call.
I told him so many times I could handle David on my own.
But you knew Ryan would never back off. And then David finally pushed him too far.
We don't know what happened.
Greenlee, we have a pretty good idea.
We all know that Ryan isn't a murderer. But, I mean, given his history, this doesn't look good. You know, maybe it's time for you to own this, Greenlee.
Bianca.
She's right. I should have done this a long time ago.
Done what?
Come clean about everything I did. All of it.
You're divorcing me. You don't get to concern yourself with my life.
You're life affects our son's life. You promised that AJ would be your top priority from now on.
is.
Well, yeah, except for when your company is your top priority or when Annie is your
I'm not
top
going to fight
priority.
you on this. Our son always comes first. So don't listen to Scott. He wants to make you think the worst so he can get an edge over
This
me.
is not about Scott. AJ just lost his grandfather. He needs you, and all you care about, all you think about is power.
Well, AJ is a Chandler. This is his legacy.
He doesn't need your company. He needs attention, support, a peaceful family, not constant conflict. God, I would think that having grown up with Adam as your father, you would understand that, but clearly you don't.
So, AJ's really having a tough time with David's death.
Yes. He is asking all kinds of questions about heaven, about Babe. This is really hitting him hard.
Yeah, well, we should have broke the news to him together.
Yeah, well, some kid at school beat us to it and wasn't very nice about it. God, the look on his face.
I'm sorry. But he'll get over it. Kids are resilient. If we don't mention David's name around him, he'll let it go.
You know, whatever anyone says about David, he was my father. I won't just erase him.
Yeah, but it wasn't like AJ and him were close.
Well, yeah, they didn't have a lot of time together, but David made what they had count. AJ has lots of memories, happy memories.
Oh, really? Like the time Grandpa Dave tried to cut him out of my life forever?
What do you want, JR? You want to make your son forget that he has any family besides you? You want to fight me until I finally admit that AJ should be raised as a perfect Chandler?
You know, he was supposed to be back with me by
Well,
now.
he's happy with me.
Really? Is that what you tell him?
It's not easy for you, is it?
What?
All that pain and loss? That's what you walked away from all those years ago.
You know, I gotta get home and find some stuff.
All right. Just remember the filing system I set up for you.
You know, the color-coded stuff.
Blue for briefs, magenta for motions.
Magenta.
It was either that or mauve.
Are you gonna help me out with this or what?
I thought you'd never ask.
We can fix any computer. Laptops, mainframes, networks. That's why they call us the Nerd Army.
You don't look like a nerd.
And you don't look like a nanny. That's my coworker. Us nerds always travel in pairs. I got it. You can go back to the kids. Can I help you?
I'm Gregory from the Nerd Army. Is Caleb Cortland here?
I'm Caleb.
I do all the tech over at Fusion. Bianca Montgomery asked me to come take a look at the computers, make sure there was no damage from the fire.
Yeah, actually, I just got off the phone with Bianca. We're all good. False alarm. Thanks anyway.
Sure.
Okay, I totally understand you being upset, but let me be very clear. Greenlee is not the reason that I'm in here right now.
If she had stood up to David sooner, if she had left him, everything would be different.
She was afraid of what he was going to do to her. I mean, you know what that's like. You know what it feels to be trapped like that.
Yeah, I do. And I even talked to Greenlee about it, and I told her that she has support and friends who would help her, that she's safe. But she had to do it her way. And now look where we are. It was supposed to be over. And now it might not be over for a very long time.
Which is why I can't ask you to wait for me.
You're not asking. I'm telling you, I will wait for as long as it takes.
Madison.
Brian, you know how I feel about you. My feelings haven't changed, and they're not going to. I'm not going to turn my back on you. I'm not going to let these bars scare me off. I sure as hell am not going to let you push me away.
So many people have done so much for me. You stepped up for my company. You risked going to jail to help me. Ryan's facing murder charges, and David... I can't let him go to his grave, taking all the blame for the things I did.
What did you do, Greenlee?
I fixed the books to make it look like Erica stole from the Miranda Center. David helped me, but it was all my idea. I was angry. A year of my life was gone. My fiancé and my best friend betrayed me. I had nothing except fusion. And I couldn't stand the idea of Erica taking it away. I would have done anything to hold on to it, and so I did.
The plane.
I asked David to keep Erica out of town until after the scandal hit so she'd look even more guilty. I didn't know that he was going to mess with her plane, and when I found out, I was horrified. But I kept quiet to protect him and myself.
So, you could have ended this months ago. If you had just said something, Ryan wouldn't be in jail. David would.
And he'd still be alive. I was selfish, and everyone suffered because of it. If I could go back and change everything, I would. David would be alive. Ryan would be free. Please, believe me from the bottom of my heart. I am so, so sorry.